And we're back. And by back, I mean here for the first time. Welcome, everybody.
It sounds like we're getting married.
We're getting married.
Here for the first time, it's Style and Direction. Give it up on the dance floor.
Our last name is Style and Direction.
Yeah. We're just giving our fanfic fuel, right? Like,
oh, God. I'm not going to...
Again.
Don't do it.
Again, like I said, the key is gay fan art. I don't care if it's explicit. All I care is that I get that deviant art, again of like Smosh or whatever from back in like 2000.
I request that you guys don't get weird about our personal lives, but that's just me.
I also just want. I mean, I get that the streams are live, but it's like I also want what's it called? Like the podcast to be done like illustrated, like some other podcasts are done, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, we're not gonna waste too much time. I'm Ethan M. Wong.
I'm Spencer DSO.
And it's just us today. We might have a couple of friends on, or just one, Connor, who is listening intently, for us to talk about ties later on. But we're gonna speed right through Sadhead Sunday. It is where you send us your outfits, and we talk about them to your face.
Well, to your screen. And hopefully your screen is right up to your face. And let's start out with Mr. Zach.
Mr. Zacko. Zacko and Vincetti.
that's what he is. It's probably what he's named after. But anyway, he's got a red watch cap, or that could just be a beanie just pulled tight. It looks like it's got a little bit more, I don't know, to it. With like a frog skin CPO shirt, some white cotton pants, like white work pants or white jeans, and then some blunnies. I like this a lot. I mean, the frog skin overshirt is very cool. I have like a hunting jacket now in that pattern that I've worn a couple times, but not often enough. I've been eyeing like the LL Bean like chamois like camo shirt, which pops up on eBay from time to time. But good luck. Thank you very much, Zach.
That's right. We got John. This is not what he wore on Sunday, but this is something he shared with the Discord before. He's doing a Spencer impression, complete with the looking down at the phone, hand in pocket, the kind of placement of the phone there. So he's wearing a navy jacket, looks like 3-year-old too, plaid work shirt, some nice worn indigo jeans, chamois.
I think it's chamois, right? Am I saying it wrong?
I think it's chamois. I think it's chamois.
Really?
Chamois. I don't know. Fuck it. I don't know. Madras. I'm sorry, J Press.
All these words. we need the Gentleman's Gazette video about how to pronounce menswear things.
What's it called? It's a good outfit, classic, very going out look, which just came out today, by the way. Very Harrison Ford. Who else? I'll say John Rickman. That's not a person.
John Rickman, Rick and Morty.
Yeah, who am I? Well, not Dan Harmon. What's his name?
Jack Nicholson.
Yeah.
John Rickman is a really great fake Jack Nicholson name.
Okay, can someone write that? MJ, put that in live, please. Just type that.
Jack
in live. Someone. Jack Rickman, John Rickman. It's John
Rickman.
John and Jack Rickman. That's our fake name. It's like Art Vandelay. It's like that's the whole thing. Yeah. Thank you, MJ. Thank you for typing in John Rickman and Jack Rickman.
Are you confusing it with John Connor and then Connor Rickman? Is that how it's going?
Oh, I did see that too. Yeah, that's right. Your name is there too. I honestly thought of in my head it was Jack Nicholson, and I was gonna make an Alan. And for some reason, Alan Rickman was in my head as like a 70s, 80s, even
Alan
though he wasn't
Alda?
Really... Alan Rickman.
Well, but
Alan
were you just thinking of two Allens? I mean, I guess
no. I was gonna make an
Alan
joke. I was gonna make an Alan Edmonds.
Oh no.
Okay, fuck it. We got Jason. He's starting his new job at Drake's, by the way. So
happy Drake's.
Unfortunately, we can't shit on Drake's too much. They don't sponsor the pod, but we know even if prices have gone up, we
sponsor
still have
his lifestyle.
Yeah, and remember, as a reminder to anyone watching, Michael Hill, Jason is not a part of the podcast. He is just a regular. He's a person who comes on. He's just a regular person. So don't hold what we say against him.
Yeah.
Also, no one's watching this.
No one's watching this.
But really cool. I mean, obviously he's wearing full drakes, and it's cool to also to watch, as you know, as he works there now, to see how Jason, does his style through the Drake's, uniform. And of
I
course,
love how he immediately raw hemmed the Drake's jeans.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's fucking badass, dude.
Yeah.
And so he's got the quilted the puffer vest there, really great rugby. The whole Discord was like, yeah, that's a fucking sick rugby. Looks like a pink or like a rust OCBD, which I think Spencer has or has the version of.
I almost
the
wore
Drake's
it today.
Denim. Yeah, Drake's denim. You can see also here like the pant leg is a little bit wider than he's normally done, because he likes the cowboy cuts, which are pretty slim, and then the red socks, and then then his shoes. So he doesn't have any. We're gonna see if he gets some para boots.
Ooh,
but yeah, that's Jason's look. Let's see who's next.
Up next, we got Axel, who is wearing a tie. Per tonight's theme. So he's got a very typical kind of like mid 60s, like mod look. We got a gun check. I hope I can't all of a sudden can't picture gun check in my head, but gun check blazer with an OCBD university stripe, an ancient matter tie, some like nice faded jeans, penny loafers, and purple socks. Sad head move right there. But yeah, really nice. I love brown check jackets and jeans. What can I say?
We all do. We all do.
It's great. This is like a really nice sad head look, and very nice, like just kind of like I said, like mid 60s, kind of like university look. So great stuff.
Yes. We got Philip here again, rocking the gray suit. We've been talking about gray suits in Discord, especially because Berkeley Breeds tagged me about it, and it's funny because I actually wore my gray suit like this week. Also, it's fun. Like it wasn't any critical. It's just he's like there's a couple times maybe you guys know that I don't really wear gray suits, and I prefer not to buy them because I also feel like I don't have enough navy and brown. But been feeling the gray lately. A lot of the Discord also feels gray more than I do. Most of them don't really wear brown suits, and so you see it here. I think this is from the prologue. It's got the nice patch pockets, really great shoulder on this. Kind of a high gorge, but still, again, very classic. You're wearing it with a black denim westerner, the wife lover, the Red Rabbit Trading Co. Necklace, which will be here on Saturday. So I guess Spencer, you'll have something to do when right before we do the concert for Nick Waterhouse next Saturday. Got the beret and everything, and of course, great jewelry, and then juxtaposed with the swatch on the other hand. So kind of a fun, edgy look. But yeah, cool. Thank you, Philip.
Thank you so much. We got Henrik over here. He's on the dock with a dog. A dock with a dog. That's what I call a perfect Sunday. And he's got the Jay Leno special, kind of the denim shirt with the denim jeans, but he's added some extra pieces to it. He's got a turtleneck base layer, corresponding white beanie. And I think those are black Chelseas. I can't tell if they're like black or just a very dark brown. But Chelsea boots. And then I see he's got a sneaky scarf sticking out of his pocket. Very cool stuff. Don't jump in the lake. At some point I'm gonna steal this look, I'm sure. So good stuff. Thank you very much.
We got Mo here wearing a Type 2? No, 1? 1.
That's a Type 2. There are 2 pockets.
Oh, I can barely see on the other
side.
Yeah, see, jacket.
You could see.
Yeah, right there. Acrylic fun, like bold stripe, a camp collar shirt, red beanie. Again, interesting move with a bold stripe shirt because you would think that it's more of like a spring summer thing, but of course it's more fall winter. With the kind of gray or kind of chambray trousers, so kind of light as well. Maybe they just need some ironing because they're wrinkled. And then some like Balmoral like boots, which look really nice. It's kind of funny. Like, Spencer, I probably don't wear them for like the kind of dapper connotations of Balmoral boots, but again, seeing it here in a different context, like not with a fucking like tweed suit and like flat cap.
Yeah, I might still have mine. I might have to dig those out at some point. Yeah, if I need slick black lace ups is the closest thing I have. We got Sam over here. Sam's wearing a full plaid suit, super nice. I love all the details on it. The wide lapels, the double pleats with a coin pocket. I'm a sucker for pleated pants with a coin pocket. I think it's a lot of fun, folks. He's got suede shoes, tan shirt, and striped tie. Pretty monochromatic look, but very nice. And nice collar on that OCBD. Oh, and then white socks, which I do like. Yeah, it's a very like tonal look. The shoes kind of stand out, but I think it's all in all, it's a very good look. Hey, look, it's us three.
Yeah, there we go.
You didn't even tag yourselves in it. You guys are going to talk about your looks too.
Do you want to start because your name's there?
Yeah, your name's there.
No, I love this because it's my version of the Axel brown check jacket and jeans look. So I'm doing the sad uniform as well, and it's also a tie look and it's a going out look. So it's very topical.
It is very topical. You were going.
I mean, it is a great tie, and it's funny because Spencer is wearing a foulard scarf, which is a really good tie fabric or tie pattern. But yeah, Spencer, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, you got one piece right there. This is I'm wearing my trusty vintage Brooks Brothers 3-roll 2 plaid jacket, which I love. The sleeves are a little bit short, but it's like I love the like oversized plaid so much. Like it's my favorite scale of plaid, I guess. And I have that with a vintage chambray work shirt, a rayon scarf or silk scarf, Levi's cowboy boots. But yeah, it was that day going out looks. Read the blog post, listen to the episode.
That's right. So I've got kind of inspired by a conversation with my friend John, who you'll hear on the previous episode and the going out episode. I'm wearing a dinner jacket casually because I kind of got inspired to wear like Casablanca to this film premiere with Connor, but of course I didn't want to wear a bow tie out, especially because I was out working at a cafe beforehand. So I'm wearing it with a turtleneck, some raw hemmed chinos, and then white socks and black penny loafers. Kind of cool. I mean, obviously a white DB or any kind of like, a cream jacket, whatever, is still fine. But I like the use of the DB here, the long rolling shawl collar. Really interesting. I don't know if I would repeat this look, basically mainly because I don't like the fit of this particular jacket. It's like late 50s or it's at least 50s or at the very least early 40s, so it's a little bit lower. The shoulders are kind of weird. The fit is just a little close to my body. It kind of it's not, it gets kind of tight, but it's just like the high arm. It's just weird. But yeah, maybe if I upgraded it or I had like a custom shawl DB, maybe I would entertain this more. So thank you, Spencer, Ethan, and Connor. Let's see who's next.
Thank you, Spencer, Ethan, and Connor. Up next,
I'll do it.
We got the king.
Yes, Skylar Dean King. I think he's wearing the Alex Mill corduroy suit that we've been talking about in the Discord, and I think last week as well. Really cool Drake's move here: the purple socks, the navy crew neck, the OCBD, and then the what looked like, I don't know what sneakers these are. I'm not sure.
Those are New Balances. I'm pretty sure. The blue on the back, blue.
Don't Stan Smiths do that?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Could be Adidas.
Oh, but it's a good look. Let's see. Thank you, Skylar. Really cool. I mean, again, brown suits, baby. Love it. Always love the brown suit.
So much. Ooh, we got a man on a train over here. We got Oscar, and he's stepping in and he's asking, "Is that seat taken?" And what he's wearing is a long. Would that be a polo coat technically? Just the double-breasted coat. Yeah. So we got.
Yeah, I guess so. It doesn't have the patch pockets, but I don't know how I'm not fucking Bruce Boyer. I don't know what the.
But anyway, a polo coat-esque jacket. The tan with the double-breasted, really nice wide lapels. Scarf. You can see a hint of a white shirt and tie poking out, but not much else. Gray flannels, suede mock toes or split toes, can't quite tell, but super nice regardless. Yeah, great look.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lovely mode of transportation. I wished so badly that I would be able to wear stuff like this, but I can't because it's 90 degrees next week.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I checked. It's gonna be like 90 degrees starting like on Wednesday or Thursday.
Okay, no, it's like 86. Okay, dropped down by 4 degrees. Thank God. Okay,
That's
it's not
good.
too bad.
Okay.
We got Mexican boots, boy. We got, hey, seeing some Madras pants here, patchwork, something that neither of us own, do we?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Navy socks or black socks, black penny loafers, very edgy use of it with the blazer, the rep stripe tie, the classic Brooks Brothers #1, I believe, on that one.
I think so.
Yeah,
Looks
and
like
then
it.
a ball cap. I don't know if that's an Astros cap because it says A on it.
I think it's probably it's. I mean, it's the. I guess
Okay, I
the
don't know what that means.
athletics.
Sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, really, really cool look. Again, it's a good Ivy look, kind of Japanese inspired, in my eyes. And I like that, again, the cap makes it a little bit more ALD-ish. You know what I mean? Like kind of updated, like scumbag prep, I guess. So, oh, I'm sorry, dégage, dégage, Ivy, as
That's right.
we are forced to call it now.
We're not forced to call it that.
No.
But great look. We got Ludwig over here. A very dramatic look. A long overcoat with a great collar. A roll neck, very chunky roll neck, and again, one of those things that I wish I could wear, but I can't because I live in Southern California. I believe those are cargo pants. I think I see a cargo pocket, so some kind of like navy military trouser, with black. I think those are black penny loafers, either black penny loafers or mock toes. But yeah, like I said, a very dramatic look. All the pieces in this are just so great. I feel like this isn't quite Safin, but this is maybe like kind of like a Bond villain. I could see a super villain wearing something like but yeah, good stuff. I think I also see another sneaky scarf over there. But yeah, great. Love it. Nice phone holding technique.
Does everyone have those fucking tables? Like, I feel like everywhere I see has.
Everyone has those tables.
And yeah, the chairs too, right? Like those are the ones like near the bloke. Remember?
Oh my god.
Yeah, tables. I see all the time. Anyway, we got Style de Papa here. Style Dep Appa. I don't know. With a Barber jacket, really great oatmeal crew neck, OCBD bucket hat, olive trousers, and then like some like light suede, like like light brown desert boots. Again, classic, Ivy here. I don't know. Berkeley would probably say it's not, but it's an easy Americana look. Makes me want a Barber. It just shows like like the crew neck sweater. As much as people hated it before, like I remember like before everyone's like, oh yeah, get a V-neck. There's something nice about the crew neck. It feels kind of secure, it feels kind of slouchy and everything, especially with the bucket hat, which is probably the right move.
It's also so hard to find V-neck that has like enough V.
And the wide enough ribbing.
Exactly. So usually it's easier just to wear a crew neck and call it a day.
That's right.
Here we got Mr. Arbach, and he's looking over there.
You know what he said? He sent this to me. He says, "Always a pleasure." So he actually also reads the blog, which is great.
That's who sign off. But yeah, he's got we've got a silver belly western hat up top, like a Sugajan. Looks like velvet, very cool, with white
Love
tee. Yeah, then I think that's a red rabbit necklace. I'm pretty sure I saw that on there, right?
Mm-hmm.
With the western belt, gray slim trousers.
Kind of like a slate gray, kind of, yeah.
Yeah, and then the Cuban heel, like an extreme Cuban heel, cowboy boots.
Yeah, rope. Yeah, awesome.
Great stuff, like very like
the French. I mean, the French.
The French.
Yeah, they're killing it lately. They're like the current thing of it.
The French are doing so good. Thank you, France, and thank you, Arbach. Got menswear.
We got menswear here.
The pennies.
Not exactly. Yeah, not exactly going out. Look, I did mention this to my girlfriend recently, but like because I was adding it while I was like in between like art exhibits today. But again, on the same page as Ethan and John, right? The bold plaid shirt, solid jacket, and then like a kind of a solid tie with it, right? But this kind of gets a little bit more festive.
It's a very 30s look too.
It's a very Esquire man. And of course here it's done a little bit more as like a trad thing with the like updated trad, updated ivy. I don't know. These words mean nothing to me anymore. The white jeans, red socks, and of course the pennies with the penny loafers. Really, again, really easy. I love this kind of this festive, fun look that's like kind of country, kind of Esquire man, pretty contemporary as well. So thank you, Minis Fresco.
We got Peter over here. He's walking.
Oh man, long waxed jacket. I think is that like what that is? Because it's got a brown corduroy collar. I don't think it's a Barber though.
It looks like it's plaid, so I think it's like a wool. Oh. Yeah.
Okay, the closer I get to it.
But yeah, he's approaching us slowly, but he's got the really great overcoat, a like olive or maybe like brown tech with the contrast collar, super nice. I think that's a Lee jacket. Yeah, that's the Lee 101J, like super faded with the matching jeans, then some like black boots, I think, with a trucker cap. But yeah, really great. I like the layering with the coat, or like on top of the denim. It just looks good. I want that coat.
We got Plaid Spandy here, man. Every time he's always posting outfits in like such interesting places. Always like at a party. Spencer, be louder or bring your mic closer to you.
I'm getting closer.
I do. I'm always interested in what's going on. So he's got like a nice like gray, looks like flannel or kind of like a textured wool jacket with black piping. Makes it feel very European or even like 50s. With the stuff was kind of there with the piping, the ascot, and then a interesting kind of like spread collar shirt with like a micro check or like a shadow weave to it in the check fashion.
Yeah.
Of course you got the contrast stitching on the buttonholes. Not exactly my choice, but I like how it echoes the black piping. Kind of like makes it kind of feel more like dark in a sense. And he's obviously clearly loving this outfit, looking off at some sharks, and he's probably wearing sharks.
He is wearing sharks. He's wearing sharks on his legs too.
Yeah.
He's got sharks up to his waist.
Like the mouth is like up to like his like thigh or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, okay, gotcha. I got you. Okay, thank you, Platsmania.
Thank you, Plats. We got Dempsey. Dempsey Holloway is such a like movie character name. But Dempsey is in front of a couple other chairs, but not the same ones we saw before. And he is wearing a wonderful, I guess you could call that an oatmeal V-neck sweater with a horizontal striped shirt, awning striped shirt, some check pants, some plaid pants, and then sockless with loafers. Interesting move going the like sweater then sockless with loafers, but I also get it because this is also going back like a year. This is a great at-home kind of lounging around outfit. Wool pants can be very comfortable. The sweater can be very comfortable, and then the loafers are easy to just slip on or off. But regardless, whether he was home or are going out, it's a great look. So thank you very much, Dempsey.
We got Christopher P. Gorski here, patron of the Patreon. Love this look. I feel like it's going to make it into the top of the month just because it's got a camera there. It's got the cool, excuse me, Shirling suede jacket, denim shirt. Looks like a plaid scarf or a plaid overshirt. No, it's a plaid scarf. Gray trousers, and then some like Danner boot style sneakers. Probably practical. Probably need some as well for when I go airsoft. Because I don't have, I could wear running shoes when we play. It's not that big of a deal, but it's like if I want to go full tack, right, I gotta get some like nice boots, or like or at least black like boot shoes or something like that, boot sneakers or something. But yeah, really cool look. Thank you for submitting, Christopher.
Up next, we got the Real Folk Blues.
Apparently, this is a Cowboy Bebop reference.
Okay.
I think someone mentioned that the last time too. I don't know what that means, but
I don't know anything about Cowboy Bebop. But cool name, and the show looks cool from the screenshots that I've seen. But he's got a very like milsurp look. We have the USMC HBT short coat, striped tee, some OG 107 Baker trousers, and then just some black boots, some which could be combat boots. Who knows? But yeah, I dig this a lot. I don't think I've ever worn my my olive jacket with my OG 107s. Just because I don't know. Normally, if I was like normally when I do that, I want a little bit more contrast. Or less contrast, because you could see it's a very different shade of green. But he's kind of selling me on it. I think it looks really nice.
Yours is more green than that, though.
Mine is less faded, or it's like more is more tan, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, good stuff. Folk blues, cool name. Even if I don't get the reference, I like both the genres of music that you reference. And that's it. And look, we did it in half an hour on the dot.
Yeah, thank you everyone for submitting. Again, you can do it every Sunday. Every day we get closer and closer to going back to just looking at Instagram again, or because I'm tired of doing the slideshows. Yeah. But take it while you can. Thank you. We always love seeing this stuff. Anyway, today we are talking about ties. This comes to us from our Discord or Patreon, where I think very early on too, when our good friend and Sandcast fanatic Philip joined the Discord, he asked me like about ties. He's like, "Hey, Ethan, like what makes a good tie, or like what do you think of it?" And I think I was like at work or something at the time, but like I dropped like a bunch of like pictures of my ties at the time. And then now when I'm saying, "Hey, Chris, hey, do you remember what those questions where he goes, I don't even fucking wear ties anymore," which is pretty funny. But I thought it would be fun to do today because we don't have a podcast episode to go with it, and it's kind of a fun thing to kind of just do casually. We have done a podcast on ties, I believe. But this is more of like a Q&A kind of one, and also one that's kind of a visual, right? Like we can actually just look at fun ties and what we like and don't like about them. We can go to Drake's, we can look at some vintage ones, look at some old blog posts that I've sent up in here. Maybe even go on eBay and show you guys some stuff that we look for and how our eyes kind of differentiate between what makes a good or bad tie.
Yeah.
So number one, I do want to say again, I love wearing ties. I wore one today. I have a variety. I love stripes, solids, solid rep stripes, solid knit ties, club ties I think are fun. They're all great. I like maybe something that is more unique to me in the Discord, because again most people are more casual, is that I prefer them because of the three-dimensionality that they wear. By more often than not, which just means I don't want to look like a biz cash guy. And a lot of that
like a biz guy.
Yeah, well, a lot of that can be solved by doing it like Spencer's way, right? Like you wear more milsurp, like you can wear a spear point, but wear it with jeans, right? Wear a jaunty scarf, maybe a bandana. But to me, I definitely prefer and more often wear like tailored trousers, flannels, wool pants, and wearing an open collar shirt, whether it's a spear point, camp collar shirt, it just feels a little too normal to me, and it doesn't help. Like, oh yeah, maybe untuck your shit. Yeah, but now you're going away from what I want to get from the outfit, and the way to make myself feel more like me is to wear a tie. I just love wearing ties. I love tucking them into the waistband. They just make it feel a lot more interesting. It's like the same thing as it's like wearing a scarf, like treating it like a scarf, except that it's just tied around the collar of your shirt. So that is why I like wearing it more. That's why more often than not, I will wear that. If I'm not wearing a tie, it is usually an outfit that doesn't require one. Camp collar shirts, t-shirts, polo shirts, etc. That's kind of my whole thing. And as a result, I still own a lot of my ties. I haven't really given up any of them. The pandemic didn't really stop me from wearing ties. And again, even with going out, I definitely prefer to wear an open collar shirt, but there are times when I do lean on wearing a tie.
Mm-hmm.
Answer any quick thoughts on ties before I go into our Discord and our pod and blog discussion?
No, I don't wear ties as much. anymore, obviously, but I'm still incredibly picky about them. I guess I still have a lot of opinions about them, which I'm sure that we'll get into. And not surprisingly, most of those are based in like vintage menswear. Like growing up and collecting like vintage stuff. So yeah, why don't we start out? We start getting into it.
Yes, let's do that. Well, let's see. I know we had some questions. Well, maybe we can answer some of the questions later on. So let's look at some photos of ties here.
Yeah.
On the golden era suits.
I have this pulled up, but we can also jump around.
Yeah, and again, we might go over 10 to 10:30 since we were gone for half an hour. If if the chat continues, so don't worry about us finishing at like 10 o'clock. I hope that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Just maybe like 10:15, 10:20.
Okay, yeah, I won't push Spencer again. Yeah. We had some technical difficulties here.
We'll see.
But yeah, so here's some vintage ties from Golden Era suits. So obviously, Spencer, we always knew that we didn't want like the ties that you just get at like not just at H&M or J. Crew, but like Men's Warehouse, like what our dads would wear.
Or even like I mean, again, this is not like I'm talking when I was in high school, higher end places in like department stores. Yeah, I would see like the supposedly, oh, this is like the nice tie, and I'm still like, oh, this is kind of shitty.
And that's the thing, right? It's like knowing what it means to call it shitty, right? Like that's kind of the whole point of this, is like to kind of explain what it is about this that we don't like.
Yeah. I will say, I guess, like, just to start out, a lot of the things that I most care about in ties is like, I guess, like texture, material, like thickness, just like how everything feels.
Thanks, MJ.
Thank you, MJ. But yeah, so definitely one of my big issues with modern ties, and I'm sure Ethan agrees, and I think it's in one of these many blog posts, but they're just too damn thick. They make too fat a knot. I just don't like the extra weight. I like the super. I don't know. I like how light and airy old neckties feel.
Yeah, they feel really good. They don't have to be like 7-fold or anything like that, but they just have a thing to them that it just feels right for some reason, and that you can't really replicate with modern ties. But a big thing too is also the design on them, the pattern. I don't mind buying a modern tie, which is why I own Drake's ones, if the pattern is good.
And I mean, yeah, look, if you like, luckily when you graduate past, you're in high school and don't know where to shop other than places you can drive to, you discover the wide world of like more high-end ties, which are made in very similarly in some cases to like the vintage ties. And
like we're talking like David says here, right? The untipped, right? And interlining that goes a little bit higher on the body.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's see some stuff that we like. So obviously there's a knit tie there.
Knit. I mean, yeah, great. Yeah. This was one of the first like vintage ties that I really.
I definitely love. If we talk about materials, I definitely love silk more often than not. Printed jacquard. Jacquard is okay. Jacquard can get a little too delicate. I don't wear my jacquard ties or brocade ties as really often. Great. But yeah, love. Okay, great outfit overall.
Yeah.
But look at like the printed geometric design on this bow tie. Like it's just so. Again, most bow ties, like plain bow ties, look a little too formal to me. Like you're trying to pat. Like most guys, when they wear a bow tie, at least when I was like in high school or college, it's like they wear a bow tie because they want to feel like they're wearing a tuxedo, but with like an H&M shirt. It's always like a black, a black one, navy blue, like satiny ones, and you don't really get like the kind of trad Ivy-ness Esquire man of like the kind of printed, foulard geometric bow ties, or even the striped ones. Like these feel easier. And again, if you pay attention, like I call this a medium scale or medium width. Like it's not super close together, like you would see on like a more 80s bow tie where it's like, it's very close, like a polka dot. And it's also not super large where the pattern is big. And so I call this a medium scale one. And this to me is like the perfect, like even if it was a regular tie, this would look good, right?
Yeah.
Like there's something about this scale. And of course, I don't know like the actual dimensions of it, but it just feels right to me, and it looks good. Like even against this weird ass like cross pattern contrast color 20 shirt.
Crazy shirt,
Like
yeah.
yeah, it just feel like the scale just works, you know? If you keep scrolling, I'm sure you'll find another. Well, that's great outfits, no ties. I
Yeah,
don't
no
see
ties.
this guy fixing his head.
Okay, so
Oh,
that's a
okay.
really cool pattern right there.
Yeah, jacquard, and like you got like a okay. So on the left, a little too busy, right? You can see like there's barely any space like between those geometrics. On the right though, it's like fun, not vertical designs, but like all over. You know what I mean? Like it's just abstract, I
Yeah.
guess. It just looks really cool. Also,
And
like shout out
man,
like the yeah,
I love
awesome outfits.
I really love short jacket with like sweater vest or whatever, and then like spear point and tie. Another classic, like 30s, 40s
Yeah,
casual look.
kind of cat normal. Talk about
Yeah,
gray suit. Not really that interesting here.
that
Um,
tie.
yeah.
Oh, classic.
Horizontals aren't too bad. I feel like they're a little too like this whole look feels a little too like even though it's all good, feels a little too like Dapper Day.
I think in the context of the movie, this is supposed to be a flashback, so this is probably
Yeah, when they were like kids or
yeah,
like teens.
this is like yeah, like the teens or 20s, I'm guessing. But yeah, the cardigan with the flat cap is pretty dapper day. Another good bow tie.
Can't
Can't
really
really
see too
see the
much
pattern,
there.
but it's
Yeah.
a good illustration, I guess, of the just how lovely
Yeah, we can
Spearpoint
keep
collar looks with a jacket.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's see what else is
Oh
there.
man,
Another
here
kind
we
of
go.
brocade.
Crazy teens like wide tie with a tall collar. I have the Matsuve's one. It's a fabulous tie.
I feel like I know we searched tie on golden era suits. I feel like Florian would only tag crazy ones. You know what I mean? Like it's
Yeah.
not going to show.
Oh,
Like
that's really
there's a cool
cool.
knit tie.
Yeah, I mean you could see the weave on that.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, look at
Yeah,
that.
very crunchy. It looks crunchy. You
Mm-hmm.
know, again, narrow knot here. Four in hand looks really good. Could even be like a double four in hand because it's kind
Yeah.
of tall. Um, but yeah, really, really good. You can see here we love like narrow knots. This is not that narrow compared to like like the 60s or something, but this is really good. Also, damn, brown, probably a brown or dark blue or black like shadow stripes or a suit here.
Mm-hmm.
White
Oh,
shirt, plain
pince-nez
shirt.
glasses.
Yeah,
You
crazy.
know, actually looks kind of cool. Maybe I'm gonna join Team Pince-nez.
Jeez.
Um. Oh, here's a good
Or
one.
horizontals. Yeah, let's
Yeah,
see. Let's see if we get some
look at the
cool.
weave on that.
Yeah,
It's like kind of
we
looks
love that
almost like a
weave.
Fair Isle weave or something.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see if we can
Oh,
find some
great
foulard
white
ties.
tie, more knits,
That's
19th century
crazy.
stuff. That's a good bow tie on a little boy. Oh,
That's weird.
really interesting. Wait, is that it? Only 2 pages?
Wait, I thought it was more.
Yeah, I saw more when we were. What the hell? Okay.
Maybe
Yeah, what?
just go golden era suits
That's weird.
slash arc. Oh, go
Okay,
slash arc. Just click the arc. Okay, well we'll go
I'll
back
just
down.
click the archive.
Yeah, okay, you can do that too.
Yeah, I have it open in
There
the
you go.
tab.
There you
Okay,
go.
but yeah, this is
Okay, so
something.
this is okay. So again, this is something. Not everyone is this speed here, but like as I'm getting to like the going out looks, which kind of is just more about bold looks. It's not a lot of inspo from there, but there is something kind of cool that I'm revisiting about like the kind of bold look forward. It's saying dark shirt and an abstract tie with like a light sport coat. You know, it's like classic mid-century, post-war. And
Mm-hmm.
this tie is crazy. Obviously, solid looks good. I think it would look great with a striped shirt.
Oh
I think it
yeah.
would look pretty great with it. Like again, the scaling of it is just it's like you can see there. It's got like these kind of big oblongy shapes with like a weird like
It's got like a striped background, I guess, and then these are the shapes on
yeah.
top of it.
Okay, so go to his archive. Let's see. Let's see if we if the preview shows anything.
Oh, well,
Okay,
there's
classic striped tie here. Obviously, so again, I'm
4
sure.
on 1. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people have asked us. We'll take a break in like a minute or so to look at the questions that our Discord has jumped in for us. But I think it's cool. Like I don't really think about the regiment or whatever it is. I'm sure I
Oh,
have a
here's a
British.
great one.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Yeah, make that bigger.
I'm gonna make it bigger. That's as big as it goes.
You can't.
Yeah.
Um,
I could just
but yeah, look
Google
at
Jimmy Stewart.
You could just do that Jimmy Stewart suit.
Or let me try Jimmy Stewart 1930s.
That works too.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, there we go. Okay, so here's something really. Okay, it's really small. I think I have that tie. No, I don't. Maybe I do. But here again, see the note the okay. Even though the scale of the geometrics themselves are small, the spacing is like what I call the medium, right? What I referenced earlier, which again make it a little bit more harmonious to your eye. It doesn't feel too close together. It doesn't feel cramped, right? It just looks good. It looks good with a solid shirt, which apparently is a spear point.
It's an OCBD
collar. Yeah, crazy. With a DB, Berkeley is probably no, he loves that. He told me I should get on this because my favorite era did it all the time, which is true. I understand it's true. I just I didn't like it before. But yeah, there's something about it looks really good against it makes the pattern feel a little bit more easy to look at. It looks really good with solid jackets or anything. Let's see something else that Jamie's worn.
So I really love that this is a very 30s stripe to me.
It also is very 70s, mid 60s or 70s. The block stripe, not just block stripe, but the multi-block stripe tie is
also,
really
what
really
a fucking
good. Underrated
right here. We got the plaid DB with a striped tie and white pants. Oh man,
this is it's so good.
Oh, God.
And I think is that Cary Grant? Is this for Philadelphia Story?
I
like promoting it. I think maybe.
Or is that Henry Ford or Fonda? I don't know. I'm not whatever. Do you want to go to your vintage ties article?
Yes, I can explain each one for you guys. Or any of these would be well.
Yeah, let's wait. Where's the? Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Yeah. So if you scroll through this thing, like I talked, God.
Yeah, crazy long post, 2017.
Yeah.
Let's just we can hold on here for a minute.
Okay. So again, here we're talking about scaling. All of these, I think we would own. Maybe not the one on the most right, because that's one that's a little too close together. This is why you can't.
The one in the middle, like the very 40s bold one with the
the one. So
pattern,
okay, so I don't like. Okay, so here's my things about designs. I don't like ties that are super close together, like the one on the right. I also don't like vertical design ties like the one in the middle one. I think it's fine if it's like that the hand painted one second from the left where it's a fun thing at the end. I think that's kind of okay.
I think those specific hand painted ties are very charming. I like those a lot.
Yeah, but when it's the 40 the late 40s bold look ones that are kind of swing,
and it's especially when it's the super shiny rayon or whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah. But these are all great ties. I really love the kind of blue boomerang one, however you would call that one, over to the right. But yeah, cool stuff.
Which one?
The one I guess kind of middle, I guess our right.
Use your mouse, by the way.
Well, no, because it's okay.
Oh yeah,
this one right there.
Yeah,
I have to move it.
That one's kind of cool. It's a little bold. Maybe my taste has changed from that now. I used to love those ties. I don't really. If I still own it, I would still wear it. I love the stripe of brocade right next to it, where in the stripes there's a brocade pattern. I think I actually bought that tie from Cody, because I have one that's or maybe I found one that's similar to it. But again, the most Ethan tie here is the brown one on the left. I don't really buy brown ties as much because I wear so much brown jackets in general, but I love, again, the scaling of it. This one is not as uniform as the geometric that Jimmy Stewart wore, but the spacing and the size of the geometrics, that's the big thing. You don't have to wear, if you wore the one on the right, complete, all the way to the right, that with a striped shirt or a plaid jacket just feels too much, right? It's too close together. It feels claustrophobic almost visually. And then of course, you can wear it with a solid jacket or a solid shirt, but then you get wearing too many solids feels a little too normy to me. It also feels a little bit you don't want to that makes it bold. That makes you bold tie guy, right? If everything else is solid, as opposed to having everything kind of be harmonious, where you'll still be the tie guy no matter what. but there is again this sense of more tradness to it, harmony among God, I don't know why I said it like that. Harmony amongst like all three pieces, because again, I think of ties, and maybe Spencer does too, about wearing them with striped shirts and check jackets. Like that's kind of the reason why we have that whole thing. Like we don't really buy too bold of like again a vertical pattern thing, because
I want to be
able to require more solid stuff.
Yeah, I want to be able to wear a tie with like anything. Like I want to be able to wear it with solids. Exactly. So I want two patterns if I want to.
Yeah, right, and yeah, go ahead.
Well, no, I was just no. Finish your thought, but I was I was gonna say this tie. That I think that was the brocade striped one you have. That's another one of my favorite like 20s 30s style ties.
Yeah,
but yeah.
And again, if you scroll through this particular essay, I kind of go into this essay is more about why vintage ties are cool, because it's just so interesting.
Cool. Is that like a silk bro? Okay, that one's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good. And so God, again,
that's so great.
Like I love buying the vintage ones because again, you can see at the tips there, they're so light. Right? They're just so light. You can see at the bottom right there, right through it. Damaged. I own that tie. And I don't own the black one because the black one is like fucking tore up. I own the middle one, that red like rep on block striped tie.
Yeah. That's great.
You just
man Palm Beach.
Yeah. Yeah. Look how light this tie is. See, the thing is, like, look how great this would be. Like, it's so easy to wear. It doesn't feel like thick or anything.
And the color palette, like I don't know, like no one's doing those colors anymore.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, David says maybe Beams will have some. We'll check it out in a second.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can see the unevenness in the cut. Yeah, that's pretty cool too. This one I included here. I wouldn't like all those close together ones, but yeah, look at this one. See, look, okay. Stripe tie is easy. Love any kind of reps that are like this. I don't actually like the number 1 rep from Brooks because it's a little too uniform. It's just a little too boring to me. While this one, like, again, it's a slimmer tie. The width of it is all different. It just looks really good with the houndstooth and the university stripe. It's just so good.
Yeah.
Oh, there's me wearing. Oh, I wish I still had that.
Oh, that's good.
The gingham shirt. I think I gave it to MJ because I think it just didn't like how it fit anymore. It's also like pretty old. Yeah, a lot of people love this tie. This like bold one. Here you got a block stripes are always good. Again, it's always about how it looks. Cool. Another good geometric. Look again, spacing and everything, how it works with the chalk stripes. It just is harmonious there. It just for some reason works. Again, another good example with David Niven here, right?
Yeah.
Striped, yeah. And again, here, see, look at the spacing. Even though the dots are small, works with the striped shirt. I need to repost this out. This is so good.
Gotta go through this. Like just redo the blog. Oh no.
Damn, we lost
link rot.
Yeah.
Oh, that is so good. That's great.
Look at that. Gorgeous. Yeah, it's like a stripe orientation for this weird ass geometric, and you can see there it's got kind of like a mottled fabric. It's like a crepe fabric on the silk.
And another like beautiful like color palette on this.
I bought this immediately shredded when I put it on. I bought it from Cody.
That's like
and
such
it just
great
like
tie.
I know.
I would love if like Drake's did something like this. Like
we're gonna look at Drake's later on today too. Oh, again, block stripe, then brocade in the middle.
I feel like this is 30s, but it also like it's the
kind
70s. Yeah, the 70s copied this. Well, yeah, we'll check out the beam stuff probably.
And we look at Sevenfold as well later on. Great tie.
Oh man,
so good.
Yeah, the red and black. Oh, this one's like perfect.
And you'll note here that there's a lot of ties on that table, but I only picked a few in the photograph, the ones that I like. And they all have the common spacing in common.
But yeah, just imagine this with like a dark blue or dark green shirt or something. Like just like incredible. I love that one too.
Okay, so the spacing here, even though the pieces are close together, like the negative space creates more space between them. Like again, the circle parts are touching, but the parts that are not circles have the space. Interesting. So
used
good.
To wear these ties all the time. I still think they're great for like summer stuff. This is another
chambray shirt.
Incredible, yeah.
Crazy. That like, oh man, yeah. No, it's just so wild. Dark, yeah. That looks good with like dark shirts or whatever. Crazy.
Oh yes, this one is so good. The purple.
This
and
I'm
the
not
blue.
a fan of.
Really?
I
I mean, I love the I love 20s brocades. Like, I just think that I love those.
They look a little too dark. Again, this to me is like something you wear with like a dark suit,
mm-hmm.
like a dark suit, striped shirt, or even a plain shirt. Like again, for very like formal like dinner looks.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay. Do we want to check out beams or just like quickly scroll through?
Well, I'm gonna go through our pod and blog discussion real quick right here.
Oh, that's right.
So Connor has a question for us. He said, I don't know if you want to introduce it to us. I don't know if we can, Spencer, if you want to open up those links in excuse me, if you copy and paste the link, if you right click the images you put in pod and blog discussion, if you do like copy link and paste it into Chrome, it will show up if you do that, so you can see it. So Connor, do you want to introduce your question real quick for us?
Yeah, I think this probably has to do with my time working at the costume shop at the theater, when I would be putting a lot of ties on other people a lot and like swapping them out. And I noticed that the easiest to tie knot is 4-in-hand, and it's inherently asymmetrical. And there would be sometimes when it looked right and sometimes when it didn't. And I realized it was because of the direction of the knot. The longer side of the knot more easily tucks in under the collar on the wearer's right side of the shirt, because that's the piece of fabric that's closest to the body, versus the left side of the shirt overlaps it so the button can close. And to me, that always just looked like the right way to do it. So that's always every time my own 4-in-hand knots.
So this is the correct one right here, right? That I'm
for the correct one. Yes.
The longer side, or like again
versus this
side goes the opposite direction.
Yeah, because you're stacking all the fabric on the one side. It looks like.
Interesting. Spencer, yeah, thoughts?
Yeah, so I have literally never thought about this before you posted it, but I definitely see where you're coming from. I think, like someone else said in the comments, just the way I tie my tie, it always ends up like that. So yeah, like I said, that never occurred to me, but I see where you're coming from.
And one thing too is like, I guess both of these have narrow. Well, not narrow. Like I wear a collar bar a lot, right? So I feel like it makes the collars surround the tie.
Yeah, because this is like a spread collar, like both pretty spread, and like spear points can have like narrower tie space, so you don't quite.
And then so I never really thought this is a good point. I probably tie it closer to the first image, or this image that you see right now. Obviously, I know there's no tied nipple here. It's not about that too much, but like about again like that like the weird oblong triangle shape where it's more on one side, going to the wearer's, as you said, the wearer's right side. This looks more right to me too, I guess. But then I also don't like it at all when you can see the actual ring part, or like the part that goes around your neck. I don't like seeing that on my ties, which is why I don't like spread collars. Like I only want to see tie knot, if that makes sense. So even if like this was the case, and even if I had a collar bar, it would still look, the knot would still look like this. So I guess going to the right would kind of make sense. You're gonna not pill me or something. I'm gonna like look around and see. But that's interesting.
Yeah, I think it has to do with the difference of when an actor, in my case, would tie a tie on himself, or I would tie the tie on them. As their dresser. So it would be different, because if they're right-handed and I'm right-handed, we're going to tie it in opposite directions.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Okay. Well, yeah, cool. Thanks for bringing this up. This is interesting for us to...
It's like one of those mind viruses, like Button Pocket Harmony.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Axel in our Discord says, to him, a tie is a nice way to decorate himself and his outfit. They can make an outfit more interesting by adding another dimension to it, which I totally understand. A lot of looks feel a lot more complete and finished with a tie, especially if you're going for more an academic tailored look. And as we know, Axel does a very like mod Ivy continental look. Well, not really continental, still more Ivy. And yeah, for that, it looks weird to not have a tie. It just doesn't make sense. You know, and I feel like maybe like the neck, like just having an extra third piece, which is what my fellow retail guys will know about, It just feels more right to us. Like again, like maybe if you don't have the time, maybe like wear like a crew neck sweater, wear a bandana. There's always something there.
Well, yeah, because I mean, I've talked about this a lot, but it's like you got to fill up the space because which is one of the reasons why I've said that I don't like wearing bow ties. I mean, I don't wear bow ties, but I wouldn't like wearing bow ties with single-breasted jackets and like no waist covering because there's just so much blank space. And I guess like if you have a shirt severely unbuttoned, that kind of
does it.
But yeah, but like a lot of if it's for more like if you're more buttoned up, it just doesn't work.
Yeah. Larchmont says, "Oh yeah, sorry, Connor."
If the shirt placket is too stiff, it can look weird when it's tucked into your pants, and if your tie hits the right place, then it just kind of covers that little awkward place up.
That's also true.
Right? Yeah. It's one of those things where like I think a lot of like the reasons why all of our looks seem to be really good is because everything else kind of works together with it. You know what I mean? Like not to say that we're always perfect, but like the way we do ties only works with like vintage ties. Like you can't or ties that like maybe a Drake's tie or something like that. And it only works again if you have like the high waisted pants, the slouchy shoulders, all that kind of stuff. It kind of just works together. Like I haven't seen someone like apply what we do, but with like other styles of ties or other styles of like tailoring or approaches, maybe we just love wearing ties, and so it's conducive for us to wear them as opposed to like trying to force them in other ways.
Yeah.
So Larchmont says here, thoughts on wearing club ties, and Spencer, maybe pull up a picture of a club tie or look it up. Club tie and regimental ties. So just for an example here, thoughts on wearing club or thoughts on wearing club or regimental ties when you're not in that club, school, or regiment. I probably know where you guys stand, and would agree it's all valid play. But what about like made up club ties like Ralph? So here's my thing with it. This goes more with. First off, I don't really care, right? I'm not. I expand this idea of a club tie or whatever to everything. Like I am not a guy in the countryside. I can still wear a flannel or a tweed jacket. Like that doesn't matter. So ties belong to certain clubs or schools, especially if they don't exist anymore, or it would make no sense for me to be there. Like even if I found like a 50s Harvard tie, I would wear it because I'm pretty open with where I've gone to college. So I would assume people would know that I'm just an enthusiast. And if you're gonna go to me, well, you never went there. It's like, well, then you're reading into it too much. You know what I mean? Like I feel like you should see me as a menswear guy first. Granted, I haven't found any Harvard ties, and I don't own any, so I haven't been in that situation yet. I own British regimental ties, and one time it happened where someone pointed out I was wearing an Air Force tie from World War II, and it was disrespectful to take it off because I didn't serve in there. And I'm like, yeah, I didn't serve in World War II.
I didn't. Yeah, because anyone would think.
Yeah, I'm not masquerading as a RAF officer. Okay, I'm a fucking Filipino. I'm a child of immigrants here. Just use it's so much about like people didn't see like a cool red striped tie. It was like this particular thing. So again, stupid, dumb. I think you can definitely wear it. But to answer your other question about made up club ties, I don't like those. I don't like I wouldn't wear a Ralph Lauren tie, like a Ralph Lauren crest tie or a J Press crest tie. However,
I might wear a J Press or like Brooks Brothers because I feel like that has like real pedigree, and at this point, you could probably say that Ralph Lauren
has some.
Yeah.
Again, Drake's also has theirs too. They had like a D tie or something like that. However, that's because I wouldn't want to buy a modern Ralph Lauren tie to do that because I feel like that's tacky. If I thrifted it, that adds an extra dimension to where I'm taking the pedigree by sheer luck and cool picking, right? As opposed to like going out and buying it because I want to show off that I bought this Ralph Lauren tie. Of course, not many people will see it that way. It's just for me, but that is the point. It's just for me to know. So if I thrifted a Ralph Lauren crest tie, I'd probably wear it and like it more than if I bought a Ralph Lauren crest tie. Just like if I found a Drake's crest tie in the wild, I would probably wear that as opposed to buying one straight from Drake's, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I don't really have like I'm with you on most points. I don't really care about if someone's wearing a club tie and they're not part of the club. I might not wear one. I mean, with club ties, it's not a big deal. I'm like now at the point where personally, I just don't want to wear something that has like the name or logo of something that I'm like not associated with. But like with a club tie, I feel like it's like subtle enough that like who cares. And I mean, you could say the same thing with like stripes originated, like, that would denote that you're part of a specific organization or club. And now no one really cares about that as far as I know. So I think it's fine to wear some club ties even if you're not part of the club.
Look at those reps.
Yeah.
Or regiment ties. I don't know what direction they're going.
Which one would you wear of these? I might not wear any of them. That maybe
block stripe,
this one
maybe,
and that one,
again,
but they're all just too red, too bright.
Yeah, it has to do more with color. Again, so I like club ties. I also love motif ties, crest ties. They just have to have the right spacing. So here, not good. I think the design is too big and it makes it feel too cluttered to me, especially the one on the left.
Oh, here's a Ralph one.
But that one looks fine to me.
And I mean, it is more space. Oh, here's a WM Brown.
That's right. There it is.
What do we think about that? It's not a bad tie.
No, I think it's because the geometric has too much color because of the bullseye. I feel like it just makes it a little too busy to me.
Yeah.
I do like these ties a lot.
The stripe, the stripe plus the.
Yeah, I do like them. However, I want to focus more on critter ties or motif ties or crest ties because I like, again, if I'm wearing solid tailoring, the stripe that goes through it makes it a little too preppy to me, or ivy, but the motif ones feel a little bit more like casual trad, or it makes it more somber, if that makes sense. Like
Naked Man, vintage. What the fuck is this? I'm gonna wear this to the rave. What is this? It's got a zipper on the shoulder seam.
Paisley ties, good note as well.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can find some more crest ties or something. Let's see if there's more. Critter ties. Good critter. Or okay, we'll do this one first. Okay. So let's take a look through here. So the first one's so good.
J-Press.
Yeah, really good.
Ivy Style. I remember when Ivy Style made their own critter tie.
So, these ones bad.
Yeah,
can't do it.
Too JPEG.
Yeah.
This one I don't like as much. I think the multicolor is too much with the crest.
Yeah. What else is there? Too close together. Nah, no. Too close together.
No.
Definitely too close together.
Yeah, because I mean, see, it's like that's so many crests versus just two.
Yeah, thank you.
That's bad. This one's bad.
That's bad tie.
That's pretty good.
That's okay to me.
It's a little bit. I mean, it's slim.
Not just that, because if you go back to it, right, like the crest is so bold on it compared to the rest of it. It's supposed to be kind of more equal in saturation. Hopefully this is answering. Sorry, we have a question from JTR, which is what makes a tie good or bad. There's material, of course. Again, silk, light stuff. Wool ties are okay too, but we're talking mainly about pattern, and some patterns. This is definitely our personal taste. I don't know. Again, I also don't know how to explain this to you guys. I'm trying my best here, but yeah.
So I have a couple tie shops pulled up. We have Beams. We have Drake's.
Should we go look at critter ties real quick?
Oh yeah, I forgot about critter ties. Let's look at some critter ties.
Critter ties boy.
And club ties from those.
Okay, so on there, let's start from the left. Bad. That duck one. Too many ducks, bro.
Yeah.
Too many ducks.
I like the idea. I like a navy. I think a navy duck critter tie could look good.
I'll tell you what to look up after this, because I'll tell you what my favorite crest tie is, or motive tie is. The cream tie, too much. The red one, way too much.
That's so bad.
Yeah. So the middle one, pretty good. The green one is not bad in terms of spacing, but the green is not something I'd normally wear. The red and blue one is too prep school. The whale one is actually again pretty decent. I think it's not. I don't know if I want a whale on my tie at that point, but the spacing, the colors kind of felt like if it was like a crest or a bird, maybe better. On the right, definitely not. Not good. Not good. Too much. Two different ones. That's awful.
Yeah. Okay.
Nope. See here, right? So with the whales, it starts to get too like the line is horizontal. It's kind of weird. That's bad. That's so bad. Okay, I know I've been saying I've been digging like the Hermes or Gucci tie, whatever it is. I still, yeah, if it's too close together, it's not like that is bad. Can't do it. Too close. Now look up. Oh yeah, what was it, Connor?
Spencer, if you check out the pod and blog discussion, I dropped a link to the
the Ralph Lauren one, right?
The Ralph Lauren 50th anniversary, which has some wild vintage patterns that they brought back.
Let's check it out. Jump it in, baby.
Oh boy. Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
that's
God.
very Ralph. That horse one. Both of these.
Will it show the individual ties?
Yeah, here.
Okay, they do. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, that's.
Okay, the black one, not bad.
Yeah, I don't mind. I don't think I'd wear it.
No, too close. Too close.
I like the colors. I like the design, but there's too many damn birds, and they might be too big.
The card tie is good.
That's good. I don't like that. I don't think I'd wear it.
Not.
That's good.
Paisley's good.
That's like I don't know. I appreciate it for just being so Ralph, but like I wouldn't wear it.
Yeah.
Very 70s, but kind of cool actually.
Dark.
That's
not the square. Yeah,
that's kind of cool. I take back what I said about the crest tie needing to be one color. I guess.
I still don't know if I wear it.
I don't. Like
the jockey is a little too close. Oh, here we go. We can see it all together now. Hell yeah! That the first one's so good.
That's good.
Again, spacing is so good.
Cut the number of birds by half, and you got the perfect tie.
Cause you know what's crazy, Spencer, is that if we had a critter tie, you know what would be on it?
What?
It would probably be sharks.
Oh, it would be sharks. That's our new thing as of like 2 weeks ago or whatever.
Sharks.
There's the crazy. We got to come up with a new critter, and we got to make friends with someone who can let us design a tie.
Yeah, also Taro Boba God's Come is like not the best color for like like a fabric.
There you go.
Buff yellow is that tie is real good. Buff yellow is great, just not on that tie.
Mm-hmm. I still don't mind it. Yeah.
I mean, it's one of those things where look at him wear it.
What are you doing, bro?
Oh, see, I thought that one would go more with like a Ralph like velvet jacket and jeans look.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Oh man, yeah, the paisley one at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
That's like the best tie of the bunch.
$2,500.
Yeah, so look up the Sid Mashburn bird tie. I don't know if that's the right one. I almost want to go there and buy this damn tie. I don't know if it's that particular one. Click it. Okay, that tie, but in navy, is so good. I don't know if it's still there. But
where's the search? Oh, I found it.
Work on your fucking website, Sid Mashburn. Maybe you have to click it. So, there we go.
There it is.
Oh, so it's $125 again, more than I wanted to pay for a tie. Again, probably still worth it. Cheaper than Drake's, honestly. But it's so good. It
does look nice.
Like this with like a navy suit is like perfect. You know, like kind of corporate, kind of fun at the same time. I love this tie a lot. And if you look up the Drake's skiing tie, I think. Again, I've been really into motif ties or club ties, whatever. They don't have it on the website. It's on the Armory's website. Ski tie, yeah, it's that one. That spacing, The spacing is oh shit! What? Oh,
out of stock.
Fuck. Yeah, but again, spacing on that is so
good spacing.
So good. 2. Maybe the thing is, you can only see 2 per row or something. I don't know what it is.
That's the rule.
Apparently that's what it is, and the rest is used to be negative space. But it's so good, man. It's so good.
Yeah.
Well, let's take a look at some. Let's look at some of those Japanese ones, or even Sevenfold. Let's start with Sevenfold, or being whatever.
We're here.
Tire tie, yeah. Really great first tie, or the second tie there.
Yeah,
the multi-stripe
really
one. Khaki, very 70s, also very Esquire man in that sense. Only 163 euros. I don't know how much that is. Probably $200. Not. Oh, wait, that Jacquard micro one is very 30s.
Yeah, it is. And again, it's like very 30s, kind of 70s.
Paisley in the middle there. Crazy. Again, stripes. And in the middle of those block stripes is the design. Very 70s, but still very cool. Again, looks great with like probably dark suiting. Again, very like maybe we should kind of get into this a little bit. Like stripes to me are so like stripes and knits are so like solid knits are so easy to wear. I love those with jeans.
Oh man. Look at that.
That's wild.
That's great.
That's good. That's so good. Foulard ties require for me a little bit more attention to tailoring. Still can be used. Love that. That's so good. The cream or buff yellow.
Medallion tie.
Yeah, the foulard or geometrics feel like they need a little bit more of like a sport coat. They need a little bit more of like, plaid jacket, whatever, with trousers. Because a foulard with jeans feels a little too try hard. You know what I mean? Like it feels a little bit like the jeans are out of place, as opposed to like a rep stripe or a knit tie looks good with jeans, but the foulard needs something else. Paisley is closer to stripes to me because of how easy it is and kind of how 70s they are, so I feel like that's okay.
How about we haven't gotten to soft squares yet, but these are scarves, obviously, but I can imagine the ones on the left and tie pattern loving those. Or tie,
and why?
Yeah,
because they have the spacing.
They have the spacing. This is really good too. I like this a lot.
Oh, look at that circles and fantasy. What the hell is the middle?
Oh,
no, above it.
Oh,
circles and fantasy. What the fuck?
That is circles and fantasy.
Soft squares, kind of weird color. Ooh, what is that black one? Oh man, that's Grenadine. So good.
Beautiful.
Even though I feel like it's kind of a menswear move to do this great 30s pattern. I call this deco stripe, even though it's not really a deco thing, but like where it's like solid stripe and then like tiny stripes next to it. You know what I mean? Because you see this a lot in like 30s, early 40s.
I could grab my tie rack. We could just resort to going through our ties. Oh man, yo, look at that.
Yeah, spacing. See, if I'm going to talk to you guys about button pocket harmony, I don't know what you call this, but I just call it the spacing. I guess
tie spacing.
Tie spacing. See, even though I'm not a big fan of like that kind of more oval geometric, that's more tall. Again, I don't like things that are too vertical. I still would consider wearing it because of the spacing.
It's got it just spacing. Works. This doesn't have the spacing.
Yeah, no, it's bad. That has spacing. It's kind of.
The main undercheck
main
thing.
Part.
Yeah, the main part has the spacing. This is
that's bad.
Yeah, that's too close.
Too close. Yeah, it looks like cells or something. Yeah.
It reminds me of the thing from the carpet from The Shining.
Not that one.
No.
Not good. That looks like a bad 80s tie. That looks awful.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Kaga-san. That's good.
That's nice.
Getting a little close, but it's still good.
I like the base color on that a lot. I like these two a lot. These are great.
Block stripe, that big block stripe is really good.
Oh, that's cool.
Not that Paisley one. God, not the Paisley one.
No. Do we want to check out another place? Did you say Sevenfold? Should I pull up Sevenfold?
That's tire ties. Tire is Sevenfold thing. Do the beams.
Let's do the beams. Oh, that's kind of cool.
Oh, we should look up one of the best Paisley ties of all time, the Drake's 40th anniversary one.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of this.
I like the I don't know. I kind of dig the
About,
psychedelic.
like, see, here's the thing. The outline of the paisleys are done in a light color, which I don't like.
Yeah.
It feels like it's not, and it doesn't feel like. I mean, it could be printed on matter anyway, but again, it doesn't feel like like the kind of faded matter that
Oh,
I
those are
like.
pretty good bow ties. I like the navy and white.
Yeah,
Let's
with bow
see.
ties, you need spacing, you need block stripes. I feel like too reppy makes it a little, sorry, a little too weird. That's not. I mean, that's not bad, but it's a little boring to me. It doesn't.
Yeah.
It's not eye catching to me.
See what it looks like in navy. There it is. And then nice construction. Yeah. Can we make the pictures larger? I doubt it.
And even hovering over them doesn't do anything, huh?
No. Oh, nice check right there.
Paisleys don't call out to me for some reason. They just don't.
Yeah.
They just lack that extra oomph to me. Not bad. I'd probably wear that one over the other one you shared, but like, still not. Also, $132. Well,
Teams
okay.
hearts.
Yeah. Is it literally hearts?
I don't know. It's nothing. Oh no. Oh, that's pretty. That's not
Yeah,
bad.
that one. That's not bad. Kind of yuppie to
Look how
me a
many
little bit.
colors they have. Holy shit. Okay, what
No,
color
it's
do you want? Oh god, this
no,
is different.
yeah.
They're all different.
Bad, bad, bad. Okay,
Are these
decent.
footballs?
No, they're half bobas.
They're half bobas.
Yeah. Like it's like at some boba shops where they show you like the cross section of the tapioca.
This is what's inside your tapioca. Another
Oh,
beams
the
art.
left.
Which one? This one?
Yeah. I can already see the spacing.
There it is, and it's got a
The
shadow.
spacing. Oh
I,
my god.
I think again, cut maybe not
This
by half, but cut
That
some of the
one's not
squares.
bad, but it's almost becoming too much. Like this one,
Hmm.
I think requires a very like again. When I say dark suit, it's because it's safer. Like I can't wear this with like a brown check jacket. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It feels a little too busy.
So he says the non-beams ones are better, so let's just scroll through quickly until we. Okay, so getting some. Oh, that one looks kind of interesting. Beams F.
Beams fuck.
Beams do fuck. Oh, these are some good stripes.
That the one yeah, the third from the left or even the second from the left was good.
Yeah, interesting. I'd like these where the pattern kind of ends early, I guess. Okay, so you got like the tapestry
This
ties,
is
but
stop. These are all beams. Okay.
yeah. Stop!
Please.
You must
Damn.
stop. Let's
Somebody stop me.
what tie does he wear? Okay, never mind. Um I think I would like this more if the pattern went all the way up.
I got a picture of a guy wearing it.
And he's 170 centimeters.
Pretty good fit actually.
Yeah.
Um look up the Drake's 40th anniversary ties. And we can quickly go through Drake's, and then we'll finish off by us going through eBay, and we'll tell you what's good, and
We
you guys can go
love Drakes.
you guys can go buy them immediately. I meant like Google Images. Okay, I own that tie. I actually don't wear that one often because of how light everything else is. I own the one on the left, which is really great. Oh yeah, here we
Here they
go.
are. Hey, we heard you were talking about our ties. Oh yeah,
Oh
those are
god,
great.
I love those. I am so happy I got one. Oh damn it, they don't show them all.
Yeah,
We just
thank
go Google
you. Thank you to our customers.
Oh yeah, there we go. Raj is okay. Don't like any of these. These are too yuppie to me.
How about
Too
the
close.
brown waffle? I love brown
No.
waffle.
If they took out the little tiny ones in the middle of them, better.
Yeah, because then it would be so close to like a 30s tie that I used to have but lost if they got rid of the tiny squares.
If you look at Mark Shawn all the way on the left, and the gray suit is wearing
Oh, there it is.
I
Beautiful.
love that tie.
Gorgeous.
Again, yeah, it's darker. Ooh, I love like they kind of got some like sad head like
Typography.
there. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, I love these ties so much. Again, there, like you compare that one to the other one you pulled up. Um, remember you were in Google or yeah, was it that one? Damn it, go back. I think
Sure.
it was when if you search anniversary tie on all and not images, and you took it, you clicked something, the Brogue Shop. I don't know which one you clicked. It was like a weird, yeah, that one. There's something about this paisley or this matter. Yeah, paisley tie that is different than the other one. I don't know if it's the color scaling of it. Compare this one to the yeah. I guess you might have to Google image it again, or just have another tab or whatever. It's too big in scale. Maybe it's not that big because
I
again
think
compare
it's
that.
it's more like muddled. Okay, well yeah, you can click between this and then like over here.
Oh there. Oh yeah, you could.
Yeah, but you
Yeah,
can see how this one's like a lot more like
yeah,
fuzzy.
yeah. Okay, yeah, there. So I think the issue here is that the stuff inside the design is a light is a different saturation than the base of it. Whereas if you compare that to the one Mark Cho is wearing, everything is on the same saturation scale.
Mm-hmm.
Like the backing of it and the paisley itself. And I think that's what I like about it. Like, okay, on the Raj is always killing it.
Where? Come
Always
on.
to the right. It's right,
Oh, there it
right, same
is.
row. Yeah, same thing here, right? All of it. There's some colors that are just intentionally brighter, but again, all of it is the same as opposed to the sharp contrast that you get from that other tie. Does that make sense? Am I making sense
I
here?
think you're making sense.
Yeah.
He's
Good spacing.
he's concerned.
Really good.
Yeah.
Really good. God. Let's see what's on the current Drake's stuff, since Drake's is probably the only place I buy
What
ties at
is
lately.
new?
And even then I don't buy anything.
Accessories, all ties. Here we go.
No.
Water
Absolutely
skiing.
not.
Do you want to tie
Absolutely.
celebrating your love
Not
of water
only are they
sports?
big, but oh god, the Navy surfer tie. It's like they said, what would make Ethan the maddest? A vertical design that is repeated too close together.
Yeah, you hear that, Jason?
Tell them that this is wrong. Tell them, please. Oh, the gold blue tie, that's kind of 30s to me on the left.
Oh, that
there.
is very 30s.
Yeah, but if you go
30s
back
summer
up to
tie.
the Navy thing, I can see the Navy surfer tie. I feel like they're going for again that kind of like Hermes tie scaling, and they want to capture that market. I
Well, I
get
feel
it.
like they have a couple ties like this every season. Like I
I
remember
know,
they have the
and
ski tie or the skier tie, not
the
the.
giraffe tie as
Mhm.
well. Again, I get it that they want to capture that market. They're clearly inspired by something bad. It's bad.
I mean, I guess we'll have to find out if it's selling because that's
Yeah.
that's
All right, let's
the.
see what else we got here. Not good paisley ties. Not a big fan of those ones. Those
I don't
dots are
mind this
fine.
one. The cream base is kind of like tough,
I
but
I get that it's more bandana-y, but
yeah,
still. So those dot ones, I get the spacings there, and they get the dots are small, but the colors are just not right to
yeah,
me.
I
I
don't
feel like
like
I need.
these.
Yeah,
I
it looks
I've
also a little too tie bar to me, and not like a good tie.
Yeah, I like these a lot. These are great. Or these two.
Yeah. Okay.
The
So
orange one especially.
yeah, orange one is good. The middle one is pretty fun. The one on the right is actually growing on me a little bit.
Yeah, I
Again,
like
it's
the
not the
colors on
best
that.
spacing. It's not the best spacing, but because it's got a little bit of like an optical illusion thing, it's like I feel like depending on where your eyes focus, there is spacing, kind of, right?
The
Like depending on
spacing's
which
there, but it's an
maybe deck
illusion.
shoe. Damn it, make it loafers or something, man. The deck. Can we see it closer on the deck shoe one?
Yeah.
Also, I just saw the ugliest tie, but
No. That's
not for
that's
200.
bad.
Not for $200.
Which one? Is it this one or Orange
That's
Dinosaur?
no, the bowling one is the worst tie I've seen in like a long time.
Oh man, I love bowling.
Jesus Christ. It's like imagine it like it's like, oh yeah, untipped, handmade in London, and
it's just a guy.
Just the worst. Just the worst.
Man.
The worst pattern of it. This is like what you would get from like
where did
like
they...
when you go to like a like you go to like a local like a Chinatown tailor and he's like, guys, I got like these polyester linings for you.
Yeah.
And like this is one of them.
This does look like I'm trying to figure out where they got this fabric, because clearly they didn't commission this, right? They weren't like, okay.
Yeah, I mean maybe they have some pull that can make them yellow.
Yeah. I'm just wondering if
they've like, who is buying this? Who did Michael
I want to
Hill,
know what the inspiration behind it was.
Hey guys, we're gonna go do a bowling time.
We're gonna go to the Dundies.
And then you got a great banger like the orange, green, and white block stripe. Is like that's so beautiful. Good. Yeah, it's amazing.
We got more of that tie, the optical spacing, but in different colors.
The white one is less good than the red one.
I like this one. I like the navy and red. Yeah, that's another very like 30s, 40s tie. This is a pretty 30s tie right here.
Yeah, if it was made of like brocade or like something and not
this is pretty good. I mean, that's like it's very classic. I feel like you and I both have a vintage tie that's very similar to this.
I feel like I also have like a tie bar tie that looks like that.
Yeah. That's pretty good. Another like these are very vintage Ivy.
Yeah, these are fine.
These are okay. They remind me of like ties that Pete Campbell would wear in the like first season of Mad Men.
Good block stripe on the right. Well, not really. Yeah. If it was more saturated, maybe. Oh, what's this? A carrot.
The carrot motif?
Kind of fun. I still wouldn't pay $200 for it. I feel like I could find one.
Love carrots.
Yeah, orange is tough, but it's fun. Like it's a fun tie. I admire that one.
What's the most you would pay for just a solid tie?
A solid tie?
Yeah, just like no pattern, solid.
$120.
$120? Okay.
$120.
What color would it be? What would what's the most you would spend on a specific color?
Well, I would want cream khaki, black, and navy blue.
Okay.
Maybe silver, but maybe not. Really good. I'm glad they're bringing back the yellow and red rep stripe ties.
Yeah.
Especially that middle one. That middle one is really good. What is this? Oh, that's good. Okay, it's a paisley. I was like, what kind of animals are those?
What animal is that? I'm gonna ask that anytime I see something I don't recognize. What animal is that? These are pretty good.
I never bought onto. I mean, obviously because my I'm having a brain fart. My income was never there, but I never hopped onto like the whole like grenadine rep stripe ties. And now today, those feel really hashtag menswear. Like grenadine reps.
Yeah. I like the texture, but I agree.
Also, I feel like grenadine makes a thick knot compared to like a silk that you can just like tie tight. You know what I mean?
True. I mean, the thing that I really want is the very like lightweight open weave ties from the 30s and 40s or 20s and 30s. But yeah.
Well, let's finish
check out eBay.
Yeah, let's finish this off with some eBay searches. Kind of show you how we do it. So look up 1940s tie, baby, or maybe 1930s. We'll do a couple. We'll do a couple of them.
Well, I'm not sure what the vintage market. Okay, so yeah, we should look up 30s tie.
Well, I was gonna say, so let's talk about what makes these bad. And
yeah, the answer is, I don't like this.
Yeah, the answer is I don't like it. I have some that I've just owned, and again, for some reason, they do look great with like pinstripe suits. And I get it.
I don't mind this one as much as others on the page.
Yeah, again, if you're going for that 40s bold look, it's fine. Okay,
I would avoid have a tie just like this somewhere. Like,
and you hate wearing it. You'll never wear it, right? Like,
I'm never gonna wear it again.
The red base ones are always, even that weird like taupe one with the little Asian fan on it is so bad. The one on top. Okay, well let's look at these. Let's look at that.
Okay, so actually these, I don't.
No, they're bad. No, they're still bad.
No.
The left one is the best one. The left
I like
one's
the
the
left
best
one. I think the one in the middle, the red one, could be good. I don't know, something
No,
about it,
absolutely
but
no, it's not. It can't be saved.
okay.
Red ties are tough. Red ties are so
How about
tough,
that
right?
clown tie? That's kind of scary. Oh, the duck. You know what? The duck one. That's kind of cute.
It's actually kind of good. Yeah, that with like a dark shirt and like a navy suit, kind of like a fun like 50s tie.
The fact that it's just embroidered. I kind of like the diagonal knit. I can't believe I've never seen that before, or like haven't seen a whole lot of those.
Are we gonna okay, imagine this, Spencer, like we go from 30s to go to 60s to go to 70s. I'm going like 80s, 90s now. Are we ever gonna do like 1947 to 1952?
This is kind of fun. This is pretty good.
Yeah.
The bold era is just kind of hard.
Oh, those bow ties are really good.
Yeah,
I actually should buy these. Please don't.
Because you like the bold era bow ties.
Yeah, because I like surrounding them with solids, right?
Mm-hmm. This is pretty bad.
That's bad. That's kind of good. No, I like that one actually.
Yeah, I mean, I think I also probably have a tie just like that
somewhere. That with a gabardine suit, classic, man.
How about? I think that I would never wear these, but I think they're kind of cool, just like the like process behind them, I guess.
Absolutely fucking not. Absolutely.
But I think they're cool to look at.
What's the stripe on the left there? The 50s? Oh, above that? Nope. No. Oh, that's good. Yeah, let's see.
That's pretty good. I really like the.
I don't like the checkerboard thing because that gets in the way.
Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna grab a couple like 30 stripe ties that show off.
I hope this is as fun for you guys as it is for us, even though we have lost almost all our viewership. We appreciate you guys coming with us on this one, but yeah, I mean ties is fun.
My tie rack. None of these are in regular rotation, but if I wore ties, these would be.
I can't bring my tie rack.
Yeah, well, do you have many of them? I mean, I guess I have 2, but see, where are some good ones? Oh yeah, here's my. I might have to turn off NVIDIA broadcast. I don't know how well these are going to show off. This is a good 20s, 30s navy stripe. Yeah, see, the green screen effect is fucking it up, but okay. This one's pretty cool. This is this is like hard to wear, honestly, but this is from the 20s. This is brown wool with like very saturated flex, which I think is cool. Man, I can't find you know what, but yeah, that like third, you see that like that kind of like stripe that's just made of a bunch of lines in the 20s and 30s. Yeah. And I can't find any of my ties that have that. I think they're all falling off the tie rack. But I always really what are you showing off? What do you have for show and tell?
I only have the one. Where it's my favorite tie of all time. This is the most Ethan tie. It's my favorite. I don't know where I got it. I don't know if I got it from Benny or whatever, but it's just perfect. Again, soft squares, super light. Look at this interlining here. Threefold, very easy. But again, the spacing is so good. Again, it's a little bit the geometry is a little bit bigger than you would think. It's not exactly super trad like 60s or whatever, but it's still really lovely. Love it against brown check jackets. This tie is fucking amazing. This is how I think about every tie, and this is also why I don't buy too many ties, because I have the perfect one here. Again, if this came in like a burgundy or whatever, it would be fantastic. Let's see what else on eBay.
Really quick, here's my version of the Drake's 40th anniversary tie. This is a 70s Liberty silk tie. Oh man, the green fucking up, but you can kind of see it right there. Yeah, let's scroll through eBay. There's one more thing that I kind of want to grab from my back closet, and that's my FDR zombie tie. Just to show off again. I do something that Ethan doesn't do, and I would buy stuff just for the like fun historical value, or just like something. I used to wear the FDR tie frequently enough. Not much. Oh, here's another good. Sorry, 20s, 30s silk brocade that I really like. But Ethan doesn't wear a whole lot of these. but fun stuff. I think they look good with like they can look good with like chambray, like work shirts and stuff. Yeah, let's scroll through eBay. And I'm gonna have to like rearrange this entire thing now. All of them are falling off. Let's try 1930s tie. Okay.
And instantly a lot better.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh
yeah,
baby,
I have a couple stripes like that right here, and that's really good.
Not a fan. Nope, that's not a 30s tie. That's a 40s tie.
Yeah. Bow tie. That's interesting. $20.
That's disgusting.
Okay. Oh, there's the very simple hand painted ties, which I kind of like. That's very 30s.
Oh yes, the wool like Navajo
Yo,
knit.
only $10 for this? That's kind of cool. I like that. Yeah.
It's okay, so this is a good example of something that is very like 60s in style, but the fact that it's 30s kind of makes it better, and it's to me a lot more tasteful.
Yeah.
And I like it, and I don't want to buy it, but it's good.
That's kind of cool. $47, man. Vintage ties are getting expensive.
Yeah, look at all these ones. Damn, that's good.
Yeah.
I love the color of that one. That's good.
Wow. How about that? Okay. Oh, that's unique.
Golf! That's actually kind of awesome. That's actually kind of awesome.
Yeah, I think it's just the tie bar that they're selling, but that's pretty good.
Don't just that.
Oh, tie press?
Oh, look at that zigzag knit.
Yeah.
Card weave knit tie.
Ooh, that's crazy. Look at that.
$32, man. What?
Whoa.
Oh, it's a pocket square. Nope.
That's good.
No, that's too close together.
Yeah, that's...
I have some of those ties, like because like back in like Dapper Day, like when they have like bundles and stuff, like I would buy like okay, well I know I'd still wear it, as like a fun thing, but if it was just by itself, I wouldn't buy it. Jesus Christ!
Oh, that's kind of cool how it's like, it's like knitted on
shadow.
Yeah.
Oh, on the left there. That's God.
That's good.
Deco stripes to me, not good, not bad. I mean, sorry, it's bad. It's not good. On the left, what the hell is that? Oh, unused jacquard fabric.
Oh, right. Wait. Oh, okay. So is that thing up here, is that fabric? Yeah, that's also fabric. Hexagons, green foulard. Pretty.
Green is great. The color scheme is good. Too close together. I'd probably still wear it if I found one, but
that's not this because it has the smaller patterns. Is this kind of like, this is more, I don't know, this feels like more like the 1930s version of the yuppie like Hermes tie.
Yeah, it does, and I don't like it.
Yeah.
No. No. Not bad. Okay, see, it's one of those things where that one, the spacing calls to me, but I know I wouldn't wear a brown tie.
You don't like brown ties?
Well, especially when it's like khaki on brown, it's like kind of hard to wear.
Yeah.
Let's see what page 2 had real quick. And then, David just gave us one last link for Paul Stewart.
Oh, cool.
Some Spencer ties for ya. What?
Okay.
The cupcake shadows? No, bad.
Yeah, that's unique.
Almost look like a Nazi thing.
Yeah. Oh, that's kind of cool.
That's pretty good. Yeah. Again, deco stripe, right? Where like the smaller stripes next to like the block ones. This is really very 30s tie. Yeah. Again, see, if you want like fun ties, even though like we're saying it's bad, and of course the length is an issue for some people, but I think the 30s ones, even if the bad, they're like they're still kind of tasteful. Like that's really good. No, that's also like a 40s one.
Yeah. No. Oh, there you go. This is a very 40s tie.
Yeah, almost 50s, right?
Yeah,
like,
no, thank you.
That's so bad.
Okay, let's check out Paul Stewart.
Paul Stewart of Japan. Oh.
The black watch one is nice. Ooh.
Oh man.
That's cool. Like
the artillery, but not.
Yeah, artillery, but like the wavy. It's wavy artillery.
That's real good.
That's great. I like that stripe. Let me look at the colors on that. Yeah, it's okay.
You literally have a tie like this.
I do have a tie like this.
I know. There's a tie I have that you borrowed a lot because it looks like that.
Like that's not bad.
Show me a good foulard, dude. It's been a while. I don't know if they're gonna have one, but
okay, that's cool.
Wait,
that's good.
Top? Let's see it. Even the one next to it looks pretty good. Oh yeah, I mean that's classic. But the thing is, really close to the one I have, so I don't want to buy that one. But I would if I had none of the ties I had and I had to buy it from scratch, I'd probably buy that one.
I like this a lot.
I don't.
This is a very like 40s summer tie. Oh, I think I like it a lot in black.
Yeah.
I think it looks better it looks better in black than it does in the navy. We got right here. What the hell is this?
Looks like a 7-fold tie.
Yeah. Okay, Paul.
Oh, the circle one. Oh, the circle one.
Sold out.
Damn it! They all knew that this is so good.
Is that like exactly the same print as the J. Crew shirt?
No, it's not.
Okay.
But that's
pretty good in the red and the
so
navy.
Good. My God. I love ties. This is making me want to wear a tie. Not to sleep, but you know what I mean.
You can wear one tomorrow. Probably will.
No, I work out tomorrow and I've got errands to run, so I probably won't.
But I'll work out.
Trivia. Yeah, let's see. We only got 2 more pages. Let's go quick. Ooh,
that's nice. That's pretty good.
That's okay.
Well, that might be too large.
It also looks too like Armani.
Yeah. You guys pick up anything from 18 East? Did MJ got the
MJ? When do you come on, Mike, real quick and tell us? He's like scrambling over to his desk because he's like,
I've got to run. I've got to run to my desk. While he's doing that, let me also show off. This might be my favorite tie, honestly. Like, I just think it's gorgeous. This is another 20s brocade. I call it like a shark fin tie. It's like navy with just these kind of like red peaks, and then might not show up on the green screen thing, but it has most vintage ties don't have like a back, like a like end blade lock or anything. They don't have the lock loop. This one does it, but it's like a different, like an earlier version of it, which I think is so cool. It has the like patent number, the patent date, and everything. Yeah, I just think the pattern is gorgeous. The construction is so cool. I want to wear this one again at some point.
None of us do, baby. None of us use the back loop. Back loop. MJ is not here. He bought the. We can go look at the 18 East one real quick here.
Okay. Oh god, I'm trying to.
No, you're scrambling.
I'm scrambling to get all these ties off my lap because they all fell down. Okay, let me pull up 18. Let me Google 18 East, and then I'm gonna quickly walk over and just put this down somewhere because I'm tired of holding it.
Stop all. Okay, never mind. We'll close out with this tonight. Close out with this tonight, baby, baby. Let the back blade.
Let's close out with this tonight, and we will. So MJ did just pick up something from them. Were you?
Yeah. Can we show all? No, we can't.
No.
Okay.
Did you?
Well, he got the cardigan.
You didn't pick this up.
Oh, you missed it.
Correct? Oh, I did?
Yes, you did. Hey, there it is.
There it is. But he got it. Did he get it in purple, or did it come in any other color?
No, it only comes in purple.
Okay.
He got a medium. He got this jacket here. Love it a lot. This like cardigan thing.
I know you were thinking about getting it.
Yeah, I just realized I would want it in like indigo or black or something, and not or maybe
purple.
even brown, just not purple. Yeah, I mean,
even if it was maybe a deeper purple, it would fit more with that look. But I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad jacket. I still think it's like really cool, and I can't wait for MJ to get his.
Yeah, so I found a place in Little Tokyo that was selling like jackets like this. Of course, like the one I have has no pockets, but my girlfriend was saying that I should just so over there they had them for like $50. They didn't have like the ones that were like the one I bought, like the kind of kimono thing that I had. They have other ones too, and they also had like indigo ones that felt like a vintage indigo fabric. So my girlfriend's saying, why don't you just buy a couple of them and then just have your tailor cut the fabric and make a pocket, which is totally valid. I just, my thing now is like I want it to be longer because some of them like again only end at like they're kind of short.
Yeah.
And then of course the long ones like the one I have are more expensive, so it's like a little bit tougher. And even if I bought a black one, I feel like the black wouldn't match my fabric. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we'll see. I apparently one of my or if we do like a black tie evening or something, or just to wear like a nice dinner with your friends before the end of the year, which could happen. I would love to wear mine with like a bow tie, like kind of like a Scott Frazier style. When he wore like the belted kimono style jacket with evening wear. 18s is cool. The pants are great. I think that if I wanted them, I would. But like again, I don't want to spend $175 on pants that aren't tailoring. I do like that black shirt right there on the bottom left is really great. Nice big pockets, kind of skimpy on the collar if you ask me.
Yeah.
But the fabric is really nice. Yeah. I again, the 18 isn't bad. I like it a lot. I don't like it enough to buy it, and because I'm just really picky with like what I want for my stuff. I love the copywriting. If you go up there, first Sam jacket I'm holding on to. I'm low key though.
He's low key about it, and that's nice. He's made in the USA.
Yeah. Well, this one's made in the in India, which like 316, some of them are making really cool stuff. Not in USA. Well, guys, thank you for joining us on this tie stream. Hopefully, we went through and had some good points that were easy to understand. Again, the theme of the evening, even though I haven't written an essay about it yet, is the spacing. That is something to hold on to. Gotta get it. That's something that is common. Again, I have a couple of ties that I bought. Like again, when we were doing with the reason I have so many ties is because like when we go to vintage places, like they always end up like giving like a four, like buy 3 get 1 free kind of a thing, or they always give a deal,
or they would just be like $9-10,
yeah,
just like very cheap.
to add this extra one to it. Yeah. There's a couple of ties I definitely have that aren't the best color wise. Again, I have a couple like a brown ties, which again don't wear too much because of how often I wear brown, but they are done because of the fact they had the right spacing. You know what I mean? Like I just bought them because they had it, and then the color is what threw me off. So yeah, hopefully this was interesting for you guys. If you guys want to join the conversation, like Nathan joined today or yesterday, I think. You can go to patreon.com/downdirection. All that is where we, in exchange for $5 a month, we let you guys join in and talk to us directly because we're so cool and at a lofty thrones, but every once in a while we come down. No, it's a really great place. Again, lots of great discussion on there. That's how we get the ideas for the podcast, get the ideas for the streams. Yeah, it's great. We hope that you enjoy it. We just recorded a bonus episode on the French Dispatch, so you'll hear that in a couple of weeks. We have the episode on the Going Outlook, which still features our friend John Robinson, which just came out this morning. And of course, $10 a month will give you access to have all that, plus me saying your name. So thank you to Austin Malott, Shane Curry, Philip Gagard, Audrey Jessica, Jeremy Ostreicher, Jarrett Collian, and James Devanzo. We appreciate you guys a lot. I should actually check if these are all still active. Let me find out if I have to rescind any any patrons from that particular thing. Okay, relationship manager. And go current tier. Yeah, Shane Curly, favorite card, Jarrett Collian, Dennis Vaz, Awesome Lot, and Audrey Jessica. Okay, so no Jarrett no Jarrett Collian.
Well, we still appreciate the time
that you have given us.
Yeah, and I think we'll
we'll see you guys.
We'll be back on Wednesday.
For some No, wait, Jarrett's still there.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm pretty sure he's in the Discord under.
Yeah, who am I thinking of? Oh no, it's Jeremy Striker.
That's okay.
We appreciate your tenure.
Yeah, thank you very much for everything, and we will be back Wednesday.
That's right. Bye-bye, guys.
Bye-bye.